Welcome to the PodCast number 3. I've stopped doing weeks because of the jumble that I had for the last 2 weeks. Sorry about that. I'm your host, XX_Ando_XX, aka Andrew, from the Trojan Gigex community. Look us up on the recruitment post in the guild forums if you want to join. Okay, we've got our new event, which is called Asphodel's End, Week 1. Now, Typhoon Vex has done his thing and has destroyed Asphodel. Not like there's anything new. Halcyon's in his kid form again, trying to bring justice, although that is Righteous's job. Yeah, trying to get the law bit of things into this. Anyway, what we are interested in, Stutter, is the boxes. First box is the Stalwart box. It is 2 cards that I am interested in. The first one being Pestilence. It is a 0 delay card. It is a epic card. It is a Bloodthirsty. Told you guys, Bloodthirsty's coming. It's coming to get ya. Bloodthirsty's coming for revenge. It's Enfable all 1, Leech 5, Flurry every 3, 5 attack, 14 HP. This is crazy. No delay, and you've got Enfable all 2. Like, with Leech, means that it's going to stay alive. It's going to try to stay alive. With your Zorbo that everyone's gotten from the campaign, which I'll get onto later, it will just wreck the field. Like, you play your Zorbo first, you play your Pestilence, and then you go Enfeeble all 4. And then you play a Jilted Borg, or you play another 0 delay card like Predator, maxed. And you're getting a lot of strike on field. Not that anyone plays that card, but, you know, whatever. So, Pestilence, with a 0 delay, it's kind of tricky because you can't combo it with anything. Like, the Enfeeble all with a Flurry will only work with himself, because you can't play that and then turns later, like you play a Jilted Borg later, or a Borg, later, and then want to get the strike effect. You won't. You'll have to wait for the Flurry, but the Flurry happens every 3 turns, so it's a very quick Flurry. So you're getting Enfeeble all 2, Enfeeble all 1, Enfeeble all 1, Enfeeble all 1, Enfeeble all 2. So you're doing a lot of damage with your commander, whoever your commander is. Nexor, Baracus, whoever. But yeah, cool card. I'm liking it. I have no money because I like wasting my money on other things, so I can't buy boxes. Anyway, good card. And our next card in the Stalwart box is the new Vindicator. Crescent ORZ. It is a righteous card. It is the Vindicator. It is a 3 delay, 6 attack, 32 HP. Has evade of 5, which is just like you're dodging everything on field. Protect all RT 4, which is very, very strong. It's like your hypersonic. It's like your hypersonic deity. It just protects the whole field. And Legion 7. Legion 7 means that you're bumping up 6 to +7/+7. Got a couple Smite Forges, got a couple Raving Parriers, got a couple Zodiac Harbingers. This thing is going to not only protect them all, but it's also going to deal crazy amount of damage. The drawback is that it has no armor, but it does have a very high HP cost with the 5 evade, which is a very, very good compensation. Obviously, because it is a Vindicator, you got to spend about 2 grand. But anyway, you know what I mean. So yeah, going on to the next box is called the Revenge box. It is also a part of the Asphodel's End, but I think it's more on the part of the Brawl side of the event. So I think, don't quote me on this, but this is the Brawl box called the Revenge box. Okay. It is here, good timings we bring, for you and your king. I wish you a merry paybackmas and a happy new wreckness. Yep, okay. 3 cards out of this box that I am, 4 cards actually, that I am Yeah, no, all of the cards, all of the new cards. I'm going to say it right now. This pack, Revenge Box, is a pack to buy if you want to buy out 4. And this pack is crazy. Our first card is called Almidredges. It is a bloodthirsty card. It is a 1 delay. It is an epic. It has 4 attack, 20 HP, inhibit 3, leech 6, berserk 3. 1 delay for 20 HP is just OP as it is. Doesn't mean it's going to die. 6 leech means it's not going to die. Inhibit 3 means that it's not going to die. Berserk 3 means that it's just going to ramp up. Therefore, Patresis would work with this card, putting it up to Berserk 5, gaining 5 attack every turn. Therefore, going up to 9, and then going up to 14, then going up to 19, then going up to, well, you get what I'm saying. That card is a very strong card, and if you buy out the box a few times, you have 3 of those suckers. You play 3 of those things, you have Typhoon, Vex, or Daedalus to enhance all Berserk. You're absolutely smothering the field with just Berserk Leech with high HP. You know, it's like its own rainbow card. It doesn't really, truly, there's no BT card that can help this card, so this card by itself is amazing, personally. Therefore, the next card is called the Electrocizer. It is an epic card. By the name you can tell that it's maybe an Imperial card, but it's not, it's a Xeno card. It is 2 delay, 6 attack, 21 HP. Payback 3, finally. Enfeeble 7, Legion 3. A bit interesting, this guy. Kind of reminds me of Sonar Sentry. I don't know why, but it does. Anyway, Electrocizer. Payback 3, if you don't know what Payback does, whenever you get hit by a attack skill, that skill bounces back to that minion. So, say for example, in the raid, I got Strike All 1. I was using Strike All 1, my Borgs, and it was hitting the cards with Payback. Don't worry, they're being protected, so Payback was just working even better. Anyway, my Arc Nova Alpha and my Borgs were getting hit back for 2 and 1. See, because I was doing maybe 5 damage with my Malicious Eupnoi of enfeebling the field for 3, I was only taking back 1. Therefore, unless they are enfeebling you, so unless they've enfeebled you their turn, I think that way the Payback will do more damage. But in this case, it's not. How I'd like Payback to work would also be on a new skill coming up in 2 months. Yeah, 2 months, not next raid, the raid after, maybe. Is going to be Avenge, which is, if you have been playing the game for a very long time, there was a Brawl Battleground effect. On death, rally all 1, I think, or heal all 1, either one. And what that did was when a card died, your cards got healed or got rallied. So I think what would be good is that Payback coupled with Avenge can absolutely hurt Strike and Fable decks, because your card gets killed with Avenge and fables all the other cards for 3, for example, and then when the other cards, like you got your Malicious Eupnoi that's enfeebled them, now you get the enfeeble all 3 when you kill that card with Avenge. So now all your cards are enfeebled, and then your Borg attacks normally, strikes all for 1 with the enfeebled 3, strikes all for 4. Therefore, the cards with Payback will just deal damage back to that Borg. That'll be doing 4 damage each hit because of the enfeeble all 3, it's doing 1 plus 3, which is 4. And then with the amount of cards that have Payback, say for example you have 4 cards, it's going to deal 4 damage, then 4 damage, then 4 damage, then 4 damage. So yeah, a lot of damage being taken back onto you. It's a bit of a hard concept to follow, but I think it'd be just absolutely crazy. Like, unless you're being protected, like unless your Borg was being protected, it's getting hit back for 16 damage, pretty much killing it. If your Arc Nova Alpha was using it, it evaded all, but hopefully how this may work is evade won't refresh until your turn, therefore making their turn, your Arc Nova Alpha is already out of its evade skill, it's already being used up. Therefore, it's like an overload, kind of. And that brings me on to another card which I'll talk about in a second that I have stumbled across. Anyway, Electricizer, cool card, payback 3. So I think that it can only pay back 3 times during the card is on the playing field. So like, if you hit the card 4 times with a strike, it can only send back 3 times. It can only take 3 paybacks and then send back 1 payback to one card, 1 payback to another card, 1 payback to another card. Only 3 times, that's it. Legion means it go up to 12. Enfeeble 7 means it can do 19 damage on its turn. Crazy, right? Yeah. With a payback, it could do 21 damage, 23 damage. You know what I mean? Okay, next card is your Honcho Vigor. Honcho Vigor. Okay, Honcho Poncho. It is a Imperial card. It is a 2 delay. It has 5 attack. It has 24 HP. Payback of 4. Valor 7. Protect all Imperial 3. Valor 7 with 5 attack is a little situational. You know, doesn't work on Borgs. Doesn't work on Dune Runners, which is pretty much the meta. Doesn't work on cards obviously lower than 5 cost. Sorry, 5 attack. What am I talking about? Higher than 5 attack, right? But it does work obviously on cards lower than 5 attack. 7 Valor is nice. It busts it up right to a 12. Payback 4 means that it can do a maximum of 13 damage if it gets struck. Yep. If it gets struck, doing a lot of damage. Protect all Imperial 3, that's crazy. It's just like a Habitat Stoic, where it protects all your mates. 24 HP for a 2 delay is very, very nice. And it's a good card altogether. I've already explained payback, so I don't need to explain payback again. Next card is Mass Shrive. Shrive. Okay. It is a 4 delay legend card. It is a righteous card. Has 8 attack, 32 HP. Armor of 5, rally all 6, strike all 5. Damn! That's all I'm gonna say. I don't even think I need to explain the craziness of this card right here. Do I need to? I don't. I think I can just save you the trouble. I don't think I need to. But you want? Yeah? Okay. Yes? Okay, fine. I'll explain this card. Rally all RT6. That itself is 2 Smite Forges. Done. You're finished. You don't need to talk about anything else. Get lost to the podcast. Go to somewhere else. Strike all 5 means that it's just gonna decimate. Armor 5 means that it's not dying anytime soon. With your Constantine enhancing armor, with your Constantine protecting your guys, with your Constantine weakening the enemy, with 32 HP, it's a little bit low for a 4 cost, like your ideal 4 cost, like I've been talking about. The ideal 4 cost minion with HP should be about 34 up. Anything less than 34 is not as good. But the armor, the protect, the 4 delay means that you play this card first, then you play your Tempest Citadel, then you play your Bridge of Destiny, then you play your Hypersonic Deity, or you play that other card which was called Crescent ORZ. You're getting new Razor Pinion maneuvers here. This is the new Razor Pinion. There's no point of Ray's opinion. Evade is useless. Who plays Evade nowadays? You just got Crimson decks all over the shop. Really and truly, come on. You gotta agree with me here. This Mass Shrive is just crazy. Rally All RT6 is just crazy. I guess it is acceptable, but because buying out 2 boxes costs $900, let's be serious here, costs $900, $800 wherever your prices are. So this card can only be achieved through those means. Therefore, you want what you pay for, if you know what I mean. So this card is very, very OP. I would imagine seeing this card from RT heavy players. RT's making a comeback from just this card, I think. The Strike All 5 is just like your enfeebled strike that you don't even need. Rally All RT6 means that it just busts up to 14 attack first turn. And if you have a couple Smite Forges or a Dream Haunter down, or you got your Bridge of Destiny, or you got your so-and-so and your so-and-so, and you rally here and you rally there, and this card's going up to 20 attack its first turn. Because by that time you play 2 Smite Forges and a Dream Haunter, if they all rally, then you get 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 6, 6 plus 7, you get 13 plus 6, you get 19 plus 8, you get 27 attack. With your Strike All 5 is 32 damage. Not as good as your Stoneheart combo, but I think 32 damage is, decent. But that's just my books. Maybe my standards are too high. Anyway, the final card of this box is called the Gyro Hellfire. It's a Raider card. It is 3 delay. It has 3 attack, 34 HP. It has Payback of 5. I've already explained what Payback does. Rally Raider 7 and Flurry every 2. Every second turn, this card is picking up 14 attack. Just picking it up off the ground. That music was for me to start recording, but I'm already recording, so sorry about that. Either way, this card, first turn, 3 delay, goes up to a whopping 17 attack, so 17 for 34, and it just hits the player, hits the enemy. With a couple Shock Disruptors, or a couple Inferno Demons, this card, coupled with the Flurry every 2, just means that Power Creep is coming our way. That's it. End of story. There's no point of even trying to talk to someone else. Power Creep is here in Tyrant Unleashed. It's coming. It's hurting. It's going to kill everyone. Now, I may be over-exaggerating because it is a Vindicator. It does cost $2,000. But this card is just crazy. It's crazy. But it is very, very limited. The only player you're going to see with this card is someone like 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, whoever has that amount of money. Not Ricky Carnage anymore. Supposedly he is not playing anymore. But anyway, this card, if you see this card, just press a concede. There's no point in playing. Because when this card activates, you're taking 17 damage. Plus on top of Typhoon Vex, that's 20 damage. Or Lord Silas, it's getting overloaded with the payback. There's no point of playing. Gyro Hellfire, crazy card. Ugh, bit of a testy pop there. Talking too much. Gyro Hellfire, crazy card. If you can pay for it, pay for it. If you want to just decimate the board. But yeah, I think it's good. Anyway, now for the cash. The cash is... First card is the Munitions Cache. It's called the Granite Gorgon. It is a 3 delay. It is Imperial. It is epic. Now, Gorgons are from a certain movie, which I'm not going to reference because of copyright reasons. Its stats are 5 attack, 27 HP, armor 6, siege all 7, legion 4. This card is not worth the hassle of buying it at cash. End of story. Unless your sole purpose in life is to counter Crimson decks. That's it. No arguing right now. Let's get something on the table straight. Let's get something straight. You buy this card, your sole purpose in life is to play this card with a Sirocco Sire and to absolutely destroy Crimson. That's the only point of this card. What are you doing? Stop wasting your money on this card. Shut up. No, my turn to talk. Siege all 7 means that it will absolutely destroy Erebus camps, Erebus city sectors, whatever they're called. Those OP things that overload, heal, and enfeeble, and screw you, and blah blah blah. Quads, Crimson, screw your face. Yeah. This card will just decimate it. Siege all 7, 14 damage, 2 turns. Legion 4, it goes up to 13 attack if you're playing Mono Imperial. Armor 6 with your Halcyon means that armor 7, it's getting healed. It's got enhanced armor with your Hefetat Stoic or your Honcho Vigor played right after it. It's getting protected. It's got armor. It's decimating Crimson along the board. And it's legioning up, dealing a lot of damage. Okay, now, for all you righteous lovers, like I said, the power creep is here and it's coming to stay. It's here, it's not leaving anytime soon. This card is called the Worship Cache. It's not called the Worship Cache. The cache is called the Worship Cache. This card is called Council Fortress. It is a 4 delay. It is a righteous card. It is a structure, so it has 38 HP. These are the stats, alright? Just listen to this and just laugh along with me. Enhance all Legion 4 Roving Pariah. Heal all 7. Yeah. Weaken 10. Thank God Weaken all 10 was not part of this. Someone in Synapse, maybe Marshall, was just like, no, we can't have Weaken all 10 on this card. I'm sorry, guys. And then everyone was just like, oh, okay. Anyway, this has a lot of HP, so it's not going to get nuked anytime soon by Siege. It's Enhance all Legion 4, means that if you're playing that 1-drop card with 4 Valor, 4 Legion, and 4 Evade, that will combo with playing it next to, guess what? That's right, a Roving Pariah. Now, Roving Pariah has Legion 2, if I'm not mistaken. So then, it gets Legioned up to, what's that? 6. Then it gains 12. Then it gains heals all 7, so it's not dying anytime soon. And it gains all your other righteous buffs. For example, the Mass Shrive, Rally All Righteous 6. Then your Roving Pariah is doing about 50 damage in a flurry, which is crazy. And that other card, that Valors and blah blah blah, does about 70 damage, which is also very nice, I think. Maybe not. I don't think you guys might like 70 damage, but I think 70 damage is pretty good, because like 70 damage, you could kill like a Shock Disruptor, which is annoying, or you could just kill the commander, but I don't think that's really important, you gotta just overload Enfeeble Strike the whole field first. That's your main purpose. How many cards you can kill in one turn. That's what I try to sometimes do. If I kill like 4 cards in one go with my Malicious Yupnoi, the Jewel of Yupnoi, my Ezamit Serene, and my Deserted Borg, my Jilted Borg, and my Arknova Alpha. If I'm not killing 5 cards simultaneously, then I've lost the game. I just surrender.
There's no point in playing. It's just dishonorable. Anyway, going off topic. I'm sorry. Council Fortress is just absolutely crazy. I would not want to see this versing this card in Brawl because the AI configuration for computer versing someone in Tyrant Unleashed is that it always plays the structure card first. Therefore, you don't have to waste your time. You see Council Fortress come up, unless you've got Sirocco Sire or you've got your Granite Gorgon. You see that little flag button in the top right corner of the screen? Yeah, it's good if you press that, but you know, you might, yeah, yeah, okay. Anyway, the Brawl reward is called the Brawl reward is called Rally Gimmelamenem. Yep, Rally Gimmelamenem. It's from the Exile Brawl. I swear, just like Synapse must just be giving Marshall Kylan the keyboard and just making him like press random keys on the board, and then they use that as the names. Anyway, it is a progenitor. It has 4 delay. It has 5 attack, 36 HP, counter 8, Valor 10, Berserk 6. Holy crap. Holy crap. That is what? Holy crap. Crap. Yeah, that's right. Crap. I said it. Counter 8 is your Chain Slicer. Valor 10 is your June Runner. Berserk 6 is your Stoneheart. This card comes all together and is now your card that does amazing damage. 5 attack pretty much valors off everything in the game. Unless you're versing like a noob that has like Ezamites and June Runners, then you're not getting your Valor. But you will be getting your Valor with 5 because there's a lot of cards nowadays that are using a lot more attack. E.g. the new Campaign Raider card, which is called like Turret Bar or something. That Turret Bar quad starts off with 10 and has 14 HP, which I think is absolutely useless. But anyway, it Valors for 10 goes up to 15. Berserks for 6 goes up to 21. That's after it attacks for 15. Now, your next turn you're doing 21 damage. Then you're gonna do 27 damage. Then you're gonna do 33 damage. And by that time you have broken the game because the game thinks you're a hacker. Anyway, all of that is just absolutely crazy. And all of that strung together with your Typhoon Vex means that it gains an extra 3 attack, it gains its enhanced all Berserk, and it's just killing the field. But yeah, decent card, you know. I don't think it'd be that good. I took that moment of silence on purpose because you have to get like first in Brawl. I'm rooting for Trotster. That's just me. Anyway, yeah, that card's freaking amazing. I've stopped the ranking system because it's too broad. Like I'm giving everything like a 7 and an 8 when really they're on whole different levels. The ranking system should be out of like 1,000, and like progenitors should be ranked out of like 3. So yeah, just the ranking system, I don't like it. It stops my flow of thinking. Anyway, as for those end is the event with the event award reward. It is the Animus Geist Quad. Yay, Spirited Geist. If you do not know what this card is, it is an epic card. It has 2 delay, it has 5 attack, it has 20 HP. Its skills are Evade 4, Rally Righteous 6, Strike 5. I don't know about you guys, but I think this card kinda reminds me of Augur Boar. Maybe? You think so? Maybe not Augur Boar, but maybe Augur Ream. But it's like a crap version of Augur Ream. Because 1, Jam is better, therefore Jam is better, therefore jam, is a bit better than Strike 5 that just gets evaded by everything in the world. But anyway, other than me ranting on about that's crap, Spirited Geist actually seems well into my deck. Who would have known, right? I wouldn't have betted that. It seems 5% better in my deck versus Surge mode. Enemy has best 3 cards, I have random cards. It seems for 5%. Maybe that's just because my deck is crap, or maybe because it might actually be better than what you thought. But this type of card is just a copy from Trampling Anvil and what Augur Ball got. Trampling Anvil, when that came out, what was the card? Crushing Anvil was like exactly like Trampling Anvil, but like Trampling Anvil just had like 2 more attack. That's exactly what Spirited Geist is. It has 1 more attack, 1 more rally, and like 1 more evade. And that's it. For a whole quad, which costs 275 plus 275 plus 275. Because you would have already had your jewel. But yeah, you know what I mean. Not worth it. This card, unless you're someone like me that is struggling in the low pay to play tier of players, then Spirited Geist is not your card for 250k and up. It is your card for 200k down. It will be a good card. I promise you that. Because if you're versing other people around 150, 200k, Spirit Geist is your card to attack them and to kill them, to finish them. Anyway, they are all the new cards for Campaign, which had come out I think finished yesterday, so it came out Friday, judging by my knowledge, which is not very good. Anyway, Campaign, it was a bit of a seesaw, a lot more of the fat guy on the seesaw than on the light guy on the seesaw. The light guy on the seesaw being the people that actually enjoyed it. So that guy is about 5 kilos, and the fat guy is about 3,000 kilos. If you get my analogy, which I don't even understand. Anyway, that campaign was very, very interesting for the people on the forums that analyze every little detail that the devs throw out. I quoted a quote from Dwayne that campaign is only for end game decks. Now, if you go into Thesaurus and you put in end game deck Tyrant Unleashed, you know what results come up? Yeah, that's right. Top 1,000 players. And what are the top 1,000 players? Yeah. Wait. Yeah, what you're thinking is right. The people that pay to win. That's right. I'm ranting. It's on, like Donkey Kong. I'm making a stand. This is unacceptable. They have released an event that will absolutely destroy the gap between pay to win and free to play. Like, free to play should just go back to Tyrant War Metal, because that's where they're only going to have fun. Because Tyrant Unleashed now is just power creeping and getting really, really, really frustrating for those players that don't mind spending money on the game, but don't want to spend $3,000 in 1 month on the game. It's not just a game to us. It is a strategy field. It's a field of strategy, and it's a battleground. And we have communities, and we have other people that we love to play with it. But this is unacceptable. The fact that the devs have just created an event for endgame decks, quotation marks, is alluding to the fact that you should the perspective of the developers see that every player should be a whale. If you don't know what a whale is, go on urbandictionary.com, but I'll give you the rundown. A whale is a person. Alright, so what's a whale? A whale is a big fat creature. What's a big fat creature got a lot of it in it? Blubber. What does a human have a lot of? Money. Money equals blubber. Whale equals human. Rich human. Anyway, so endgame decks can only be used for campaign if you want to get to hard and you want to get those rewards, which are just absolutely like not worth it. Yeah, not worth it. I'm gonna say it right now. Easy is not easy. Easy is for like I struggled with it a lot. Like through campaign, I attempted it, let's say 8 times. I autoed 6 of them, realized that autoing is stupid, and then actually put strategy behind my campaign and won 2 times. Not back to back, by the way. And that was just on easy mode. And I've got like your carbon copy deck of like Yupnoi, Ezimits, Zillas, Borgs, Arknovas, Junes, Bane of Truth. You know what I mean, like those type of decks. I should have had Decorator Marshal and Dream Haunter by now. Actually, I just beat Razogath Mutant 10, which was a little bit cool, but you know, me, being stupid, being dumb, uh, kind of salvaged all my Dream Weavers. Yeah, moment of silence for me. Yeah, that was a pain in the butt because my deck would be really, really good if I had it. But there's no point of crying over spilt milk. You gotta get on with your life and you gotta be the free-to-play garbage like you are. Anyway, that is a very important topic that devs have to refine and think about what they should say to the community, because a lot of people can take it to heart, like I sort of have, with the endgame deck that I do not want to see the devs saying, because then that just alludes to that they don't care about other people. But yeah, you know, blah blah blah. Turret bar quad, 10 for 14. Rally radar 6. I'm just going off my head. I think it's got Legion and Heal, something like that. It's not very good. It's 2 delay. It's an epic. It's a radar card. It's really squishy. Like that other card, that Pestilence card, was 0 delay for 14. This is 2 delay for 14. So your Enfeeble Strike will just kill it. So it's not a very good card. Unless you've got Shock Disruptors in front of it, then it's not a very good card. The other card was Zorbo. Zorbo. Very, very, very cool card. One of the coolest cards in the game. Zorbo the Master is the quad, and it's a 1 delay, Bloodthirsty. I'm just going off memory here, so I don't know the exact stats. It is Enfeeble all 2. That is really only important to know. 1 delay with Enfeeble all 2. It's a legendary Bloodthirsty card. Bloodthirsty. See guys? Bloodthirsty. I'm making my Revenant right now, actually. I just need like 600 more SP. So yeah, Revenant. Bloodthirsty's coming through, like I've been saying. And I thought that that'd be pretty cool. Okay, next on the agenda is the March roadmap. Until the 19th of March, the Asphodel event will continue. The February 27th to March 2nd will be the Exile Brawl with the Enhance All Inhibit 1, 2, 3. Therefore, Raving Barrier. Therefore, Amazingness. Now, March 6th to March 9th is your 4 times Mission Gold weekend. Damn! 4 times gold. I like that. That's cool. March 13th to March 16th is your Guerrilla Brawl. Ooh, 2 brawls in 2 weeks. Enhance all Legion 1, 1, 2. Now this is for your Roving Parrier, sorry. The last one was for your Zilla Claws and your Abhorrent Reclaws and cards like that and blah blah blah. Anyway, Gorilla Brawl is not going to be nice because you're just going to get people absolutely pooing in your face with cards that you do not want to see. For example, cards like, what's it called? Raving Pariah and stuff like that. The next event will be March 20th to March 23rd. Learning Hydra. All who wish to cross the Triton Sea to call must contend with a fearsome Hydra. This raid will introduce the new brand spanking Evolve skill. Evolve with an E. Evolve. This has not been in Tyrant War Metal, so I have no idea what this is going to be. I had my thoughts on probably it's going to be a card with say it's a 3 delay card, it has 0 attack and it has like 50 HP and I have Evolve 5. After 5 turns, the card evolves into its new version, which is a card with 0 delay that has like 10 attack and like 30 HP with like evade 3 and like rally all 2 and like jam every 5. For example, that's what I think evolve will be. Like a bloodthirsty skill, which will be like popping out from an egg, which what you think bloodthirsty would be, like like Orc Lord of the Rings style, where you got like things like spawning out of the ground. That's what I think evolve will be. That'd be pretty cool if it did happen, get something different in the game, not just overload and feeble strike all the time. Maybe get something a little bit different. As we speak, I just 10 out of 10 the Aeleron Week 1 boss. Yeah, it's a bit late, but Aussie times, what do you expect? So yeah, that's it. Conquest is scheduled for the end of March or the beginning of April. We'll post the date once we have locked down the date, says the devs. We are happy you guys are enjoying campaigns and we are looking to make some improvements and add them into the event schedule in future months. So hopefully easy won't be nightmare and medium won't be hell and hard won't be slit wrist. Hopefully. And the next topic on the agenda, away from cards, away from all that stuff, is botting. Now, if you do not know what botting is, it is a program that you load onto your computer or your phone, depends, that plays the game automatically for you. Now, there has been speculation, I'm not accusing, but from the forums during Guild Wars, Diatide were speculated to use bots. Every player on their team was using the bot, therefore account sharing might have occurred for one person to control all of the bots, and supposedly, see, I'm using all of these low modality words because I'm not making any statements here, that they were botting, and they were attacking all 50 simultaneously, all at the same time, during a 2-minute interval. Now, unless Diatide is created of the exact same person, then they cannot get accused of account sharing, although botting cannot be proved because the person could have 50 iPads or 50 computers and be using 50 different mouses all on a gridlock that can click the same area 50 times, but I highly doubt that. I think it's a program with a bot in it, personally. I think it's a bot. Sorry to tell you, but I think it's a bot. That's my personal opinion. I'm not accusing, but the fact, I'm not saying that Diatide are botters, but I'm saying the fact that 50 players attacked simultaneously during a 1 to 2 minute interval, and no one attacked after that until the guild started to come close to their amount of points, the concept of the concept of that data shows signs of botting. Now, the people that bot, the first strike will be a 24-hour ban, which is a warning. The second strike will be a week-long ban, and a third strike will be a permaban. Done. If you haven't learned your lesson by then, you shouldn't play Tyrant Unleashed. I don't think anyone will ever get a third strike, because personally, me spending so much money on this game, I would not want to get permabanned. I would not want to get permabanned. I say that again, I would not want to get permabanned. Just think about that. All of that progress that you've brought up, just absolutely gets thrown away.
Permabans. Not good. If it was just abrupt a bit there, I've come back from those. Sorry about that. Anyway, that's it. Been a very long podcast. One, because I had to catch up from 2 weeks being absent. And two, a lot to cover, as you can tell by the duration. Wasn't an hour episode, but I think if you guys made it to this far, thanks for watching, tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one. I'm your host, XX_and_XX, aka Andrew, from the Trojans/GigX community, and have a nice day.